Hi everyone, welcome to the NCE 5-minute videos. Today we are under clinical focus and we are in letter U, occupational and career development. Career development is the study of the continuous lifelong process of developmental experiences, focusing on self, occupation, and education, as well as lifestyles and role options. Really, the career or vocational guidance is how the field of counseling was started by who's considered the father of counseling, Frank Parson, in the early 1900s. And that was the first major group of theories, which was later called the trait and factor theory, and that's matching the person's trait to the occupation, and that is credited by Frank Parson. But of course, there has been others that have done research on the trait and factors. For example, if a person is a good artist or good with problem solving or fixing things, then they would match those traits with an occupation that then would use those traits. After Frank Parson, influential person Holland came about in the 1980s, and they talked about the personality types. The creator, the artistic, the helper, and how to match those personality trait or matching personalities with environments. So now you're looking at your environment and you're looking at your traits and you're trying to figure out, if I live here, what are my options that could match my personality for where the environment that I'm living in. Then famous psychologist Alfred Bandura in the 1970s, very influential person. He talked about the importance of social learning. If your father, your mother is a teacher, then you're more likely to go into the teaching profession. Same thing for, if they're doctors or, if they're engineers or if they're priests, then as the child of those individuals, you're more likely to go into, because that's what you're seeing on to day to day. So socially, you're learning about those careers. And then in the 1950s, Supper, which also kind of worked with Eric Erickson, he talked about the lifespan and how, depending on your age, you're going to go through different processes that deal with the different careers, right? So if you're elementary age, you're exploring. If you're if once you get to, let's say, high school, you're looking at your different options. Once you get to college, kind of, early 20s, you're established. Once you get into, the 40s, you're maintaining, and then once you get to the 60s, then you're in the decline. So those are the four major theories of career development, and those really are the kind of the framework for how career development is processed, in which people come to understand kind of their role in society, but also, what type of lifestyle they want to live, and more importantly, the individual's identity as well as their work identity, and how that intercorrelates with one another.